Well, folks, if you follow my channel at all, you're going to find that my videos, while most of the time they're dealing with, fishing, camping, uh, you know, things of that nature, shooting guns, working around the house. Every once in a while, I'll venture off into something new. Today, we're going to do a little cooking. I've got a what I call my world famous broccoli chicken cheese casserole, and I hadn't had one in quite some time. So I'm going to knock one out fairly quick here, and it's something that I just really enjoy. I can eat it hot right out of the oven, or I can eat it the next day cold out of the refrigerator. So stick around, and we're going to make that, and I'm going to show you step by step, and what the final results are. Okay, so here's the ingredients we're going to use today. We've got for speed's sake, we've got a rotisserie chicken. Now, the recipe calls for 3 to 4 chicken breasts, and you boil them. But, again, for speed and knocking this thing out, I just picked this up a rotisserie chicken. You're going to use almost that full jar of Hellman's mayonnaise. And you really want to use Hellman's. You don't want to use any other. I don't know what the difference is, but it didn't work. So, and then we got some curry powder. Got a few spoonfuls of that. We're going to put some lemon juice. We have the cream of chicken soup, cheddar, broccoli cuts. We got some Ritz crackers, salt and pepper, and we're going to knock this thing out, mix it up, and believe me, it's more than worth it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to boil us some broccoli, get it good and soft, and depending on how much broccoli you like, I guess, I'm going to not quite do, this is 2-pound bag, and that right there should be plenty. And all we're going to do is bring it to a boil and let it get good and soft. Tell you what, I add a little bit more. That'll do it. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is rip us up some chicken here. Again, you can use 3 or 4 chicken breasts, but the time to cook that, and I'm just saving a little time. This is just as good, maybe better. I would get the traditional, not the lemon pepper, but again, we're just saving time here. So I'm going to. I don't want the skin, but I just want enough chicken that equivalent to 2 to 3 breasts, and obviously it's not going to be breast, but it'll be fine. So we're going to rip that up and then put in the other ingredients. Okay, so there's my shredded chicken. I pulled off the rotisserie chicken I had. And that's probably a little more than the 3 or 4, or the 2 to 3 rather, chicken breasts. But what can I say? I like a little chicken. The next thing we're going to do is start adding in all the ingredients. We'll take the Hellman's, and this is a 15-ounce can or jar, but I'm not going to use all of it. I'm probably going to go 12 to 13 ounces of it. But I know that's a lot, and you're probably thinking, that's fattening, and it probably is if you ate the whole casserole all at once. All right, so that's about, that leaves me a little bit left in the jar. Next thing, I'm going to add a full can of the cream of chicken soup. We can get it to come out. You know how cream of chicken can be. There we go. Okay, got that. Then we are going to take, let's see, we want to take 2 tablespoons of curry powder. There's 1 and 2. And then we're going to take just lemon juice, and we're going to do 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, getting closer. Then just a little salt and pepper. And always salt and pepper the casserole afterwards once it's on your plate. And if you couldn't see that salt, I'm sure you couldn't. I didn't have the little vent open all the way, so it looked like I was putting a lot, but I wasn't. All right, so now we're just going to mix all this together. Kind of a chicken, creamy, whatever. Trust me, though, when I tell you this is going to be good. You'll have to try it if you've never had it. It's well worth it. Okay, that's enough for right now. And you can see it's just kind of a creamy mixture there. Now we're going to drain and put the broccoli in there. Okay, broccoli boiled, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes if that. And there's no exact measurement on the broccoli. Put as much as you like. But I've drained it off, and I'm just going to put all of that in there. And we're going to mix that up. Okay, all of it goes together. And I'm not a huge broccoli fan. This is about probably the main dish I enjoy it in. I can have a little broccoli and cheese from time to time, but it's not something I go out of my way looking for. But this, I don't know what it is, but it just, everything just goes together so good with this. Okay, we're right to the end. Thing we're going to do is we're going to put it in a casserole dish. No spray, no butter, no anything like that. So then we're just going to spread it out kind of even best we can. Okay. Next step is I'm going to take the Ritz crackers, a dozen to 15 or so. Um, you just want to sprinkle it on the top. My hands are slick now. There we go. There's 5. We'll just We'll just crumble them all up. Okay, just like that. Next thing we're going to do, cover it with cheddar cheese. I can't get anything open with these slick hands. Put as much cheese as you like. You can put the whole pack if you want to. Obviously, if you do, do not call it low-fat chicken cheese casserole. Okay. Now, last step, we're going to, I've got the oven preheated to 350, and I'm going to pop it in there just long enough till the cheese melts on top, and then we'll be ready to go. Like I say, all we wanted to do was just melt the cheese. There she is. Now, obviously, I'm not going to dig into it. It's got to cool. But trust me when I tell you, that is some good stuff. You need to try it. Y'all be good.